Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Miss Universe is South Africa.
The 69th Miss Universe edition has been put on hold because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Cases of COVID-19 surging
The explosion of cases. The most awaited 69th edition will be happening soon in the early months of the year 2021. Let's all meet our gorgeous Miss Universe 2020 candidates vying for the most prestigious and coveted Miss Universe crown. Miss Universe Albania 2020, Paula Mehmitukai. Paula is 22 years old and stands 173 centimeters tall, and she is a model by profession. Albania. Miss Universe Argentina 2020, Alina Axelrad. She is 22 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. She is a model, real estate agent, and journalist. Argentina. Helen Hernandez, Miss Aruba Universe 2020. She is 20 years old and she is a student and a model. Aruba. Maria Thato, Miss Universe Australia 2020. She is 27 years old and she stands 160 centimeters tall. She is an Indian-Australian beauty, a fashion blogger and influencer. Australia. Miss Universe Bahamas 2020, Shantae Ashley Miller. She is 27 years old and she stands 182 centimeters tall. This model and athlete holds a bachelor's degree in pre-medicine, biology, and a master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. Bahamas. Miss Universe Barbados 2020, Hillary Ann Williams. She is 25 years old and she stands 5 feet 4 inches tall. She is a model and entrepreneur who owns her own digital marketing agency. Barbados. Miss Universe Belgium 2020, Celine van Oytsel. Celine is 23 years old and stands 173 centimeters tall. This beauty has a degree in law. Belgium. Miss Bolivia Universe 2020, Linka Nimer. She is 23 years old and she stands 176 centimeters tall. She is a student of the International Relations career and she speaks English and French. Bolivia. Miss Universe Brazil 2020, Julia Gama. She is 27 years old and she stands 176 centimeters tall. Julia is an actress and a model and she has a chemical engineering degree. Brazil. Miss Universe British Virgin Islands 2020, Shabri Fretz. She is 24 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. She graduated magna cum laude with a bachelor's degree in communicative sciences and disorders. British Virgin Islands. Miss Universe Cambodia 2020, Reth Sarita. She is 25 years old and she stands 165 centimeters tall. She is an actress, a model, brand ambassador, and presenter. And she just recently finished her screenplay writing course. Cambodia. Miss Universe Canada 2020, Nova Stevens. She is 27 years old and she stands 183 centimeters tall. She is a professional model, actress, and a prominent activist for the Black Lives Matter movement. Canada. Miss Universe Cayman Islands 2020, Mariah Tibbetts. She is 26 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. Mariah is a certified public accountant. Cayman Islands. Miss Universe Chile 2020, Daniela Nicolas. She is 28 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. She is an actress, model, TV presenter, newscaster, professional makeup artist, and journalist. Daniela is now learning sign language and is completing a diploma in business and retail. Chile. Miss Universe China 2020, Jasin Sun. This 21 years old beauty is a student at the Capital University of Physical Education and Sports in Beijing, China. Miss Universe Colombia 2020 Laura Olascuaga. This 25-year-old model stands 178 centimeters tall. Laura earned a bachelor's degree in social communications and journalism. Colombia. Miss Costa Rica 2020 Yvonne Cerdas. She is 27 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. She is a model and a software engineer. Costa Rica. Miss Universe Croatia 2020 Mirna Mari. She is 22 years old and she stands 177 centimeters tall. She is a professional model and a graduate from the School of Applied Arts and Design. She is fluent in English and Italian languages. Croatia. Miss Universe Curaçao 2020 Chantal Viertz. She is 21 years old and she stands 183 centimeters tall. She is a professional fashion model and fitness enthusiast. She loves baking and cooking and currently doing a pastry course. Curaçao. Miss Universe Dominican Republic 2020 Kimberly Jimenez. She is 23 years old and she stands 178 centimeters tall. She works as a model and actress. Kimberly is a proud daughter of a Dominican father and a Puerto Rican mother. Dominican Republic. Miss Universe Ecuador 2020 Leila Espinoza. This 23-year-old beauty is a model and stands 178 centimeters tall. She is pursuing her degree in international business and plans to work on a social project for women who are victims of domestic abuse. Ecuador. Miss Universe El Salvador 2020 Vanessa Velasquez. She is 24 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. Vanessa is a professional model and has earned her bachelor's degree in integrated marketing communications. El Salvador. Miss Universe Finland 2020 Vivi Aaltonen. This 24-year-old beauty is a professional model and stands 175 centimeters tall. She is a dive master and a fitness enthusiast. Vivi is currently studying social sciences at the University of Tampere. Finland. Miss France 2020 Clemence Bottino. This 23-year-old beauty is a model and stands 175 centimeters tall. She is a master's student in the history of art, specializing in the study of fashion history, and aspires to be a heritage curator. France. Miss Universe Ghana 2020 Chelsea Taiwi. She is 25 years old and she stands 173 centimeters tall. Chelsea holds a bachelor's degree in communications and is a communications executive who has been working with an NGO before her Miss Universe appointment. Ghana. Miss Universe Haiti 2020 Eden Berandoive. This 24-year-old beauty is a fashion model and stands 175 centimeters tall. Eden has a degree in social communication. Haiti. Miss Honduras Universe 2020 Cecilia Rosell. This 25-year-old beauty is a model and stands 163 centimeters tall. Cecilia is a graduate of communications and advertising. Honduras. Miss Universe Iceland 2020 Elizabeth Huldas Noradutir. She is 22 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. She is majoring in Chinese studies at the University of Iceland and has participated in volunteer works in South Korea and Japan. Iceland. Liva Miss Diva Universe 2020 Adeline Castellano. She is 22 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. She is a professional model and a business management graduate and is an advocate of sustainable livelihood for the farmers. India. Miss Universe Indonesia 2020 Ayu Maulida. She is 23 years old and she stands 179 centimeters tall. She is a professional fashion model and she had graduated with a bachelor's degree in law. She holds the title of 2019 Asia Model Festival and Face of Asia 2019. Indonesia. Miss Universe Ireland 2020 Nadia Sayers. She is 26 years old and she stands 173 centimeters tall. She has earned a degree in psychology and a master's of applied psychology and mental health therapies. She is now working as a mental health suicide prevention youth training facilitator. Ireland. Miss Israel 2020 Tehila Levy. This 18-year-old beauty is a model and stands 181 centimeters tall. She dreams of becoming a communication clinician and treat children with speech difficulties. Israel. Miss Universe Italy 2020 Viviana Bizzeni. She is 27 years old and she stands 178 centimeters tall. She is a model, social media influencer, and presenter. Viviana graduated as an accountant and is completing her bachelor's degree in communication science and digital marketing. Italy. Miss Universe Jamaica 2020 Michael Simone Williams. She is 23 years old and she stands 178 centimeters tall. She is a student and a professional model. She has modeled for several magazines including Elle and Marie Claire and modeled for luxury brands such as Armani and Valentino. She is now completing a degree in marketing and psychology. Jamaica. Miss Universe Japan 2020 Aisha Harumi Tsuchigi. This 24-year-old Japanese Ghanaian model stands 173 centimeters tall. Tsuchigi grew up in Japan and has been involved in volunteer activities both in Japan and Ghana since 2006. Japan. Miss Universe Korea 2020 Park Hari. She is 24 years old and she stands 177 centimeters tall. She is a model and had graduated from Riverside Girls High School in Australia and is currently a student of the Department of Modeling in Seoul, Korea. Miss Universe Kosovo 2020 Blerta Viselli. She is 23 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. She is a model and an architecture student. Kosovo. Miss Universe Malaysia 2020 Francisca Lohong James. This 25-year-old indigenous Malaysian model stands 175 centimeters tall. She holds a first-class honors degree in mass communication, majoring in public relations. She also works as a public relations and marketing executive. Malaysia. Miss Universe Malta 2020 Anthea Zamit. She is 26 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. She is a law student and works as a professional dancer, and she aspires to do her master's in movement psychotherapy. Malta. Miss Universe Mauritius 2020 Vandana Jetta. She is 28 years old and she stands 178 centimeters tall. She earned her master's degree in law and is currently working as a corporate lawyer. Mauritius. Miss Universe Mexico 2020 Andrea Mesa. This 26-year-old beauty is a model and stands 182 centimeters tall. She graduated software engineering and is now a software engineer. Andrea is an advocate of women empowerment. Mexico. Miss Universe Myanmar 2020 Kende Tuzar. This 22-year-old beauty stands 170 centimeters tall. She is a model and a beauty blogger. Kendi is an English student at East Yangon University and is a strong advocate of self-love and self-acceptance. Myanmar. Miss Universe Nepal 2020 Anshika Sharma. She is 23 years old and she stands 177 centimeters tall. She works as a sales analyst and an advocate of education. Anshika is from Kathmandu, Nepal, and currently resides in Sydney, Australia. Nepal. Miss Universe Netherlands 2020 Denise Spielman. This 20-year-old beauty stands 185 centimeters tall. She is a model and runs her own styling company. Netherlands. Miss Nicaragua 2020 Ana Marcelo. This 23-year-old beauty stands 174 centimeters tall, and she had earned a degree in agro-industrial engineering. Nicaragua. Miss Universe Norway 2020 Sonniva Frigstad. She is 20 years old and she stands 171 centimeters tall. She is currently studying marketing and management, and she wants to use the platform to raise awareness regarding sexual abuse. Norway. Señorita Panama 2020 Carmen Jaramillo. She is 25 years old and she stands 178 centimeters tall. She is a professional model and a journalism student. Panama. Miss Universe Paraguay 2020 Vanessa Castro. She is 27 years old and she stands 173 centimeters tall. Vanessa is an architect by profession. Paraguay. Miss Peru 2020 Janek Maceta. She is 26 years old and she stands 176 centimeters tall. She is a model, music producer, and audio engineer. Janek is a co-founder of the record label Top of New York, and she has an NGO called Little Heroes Peru for children who are victims of sexual abuse. Peru. Miss Universe Philippines 2020 Rabia Mateo. This 23-year-old Filipino-Indian beauty stands 170 centimeters tall. She graduated cum laude with a degree in physical therapy and works as review coordinator and lecturer. She is a strong advocate for education. Philippines. Miss Polski 2019 Magdalena Kasiborska. This 19-year-old cosmetology student stands 179 centimeters tall. She loves playing piano and attends singing lessons to harness her vocals, and was a ballroom dancer for 8 years. Poland. Miss Universe Portugal 2020 Cristiana Silva. She is 20 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. She works as a model and is training as a legal counsel at the School of Technology and Management and intends to study law in the future. Portugal. Miss Universe Puerto Rico 2020 Estefania Soto. This 27-year-old model stands 179 centimeters tall. She has a master's degree in intercultural mediation and is fluent in English, Spanish, as well as French languages. Puerto Rico. Miss Universe Romania 2020 Bianca Tersin. She is 22 years old and she stands 176 centimeters tall. She is a professional model and an entrepreneur who's managing her online business. Bianca has worked with several charitable institutions. Romania. Miss Universe Singapore 2020 Bernadette Ong. She is 26 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. She is a model and actress, and she was born to Chinese parents in the Philippines, and she has earned a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance. Singapore. Miss Universe South Africa 2020 Natasha Hubert. She is 23 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. She is a BCom Marketing Management graduate and is a Public Relations Officer at RFJ Incorporated Attorneys. And she is the founder and owner of Natalia Jefferies. South Africa. Miss Universe Spain 2020 Andrea Martinez. She is 27 years old and she stands 180 centimeters tall. She is a model and has played for the women's basketball team in her country, and she holds a bachelor's degree in business administration and management and a master's degree in project management. Spain. Miss Universe Thailand 2020 Amanda Obdam. She is 27 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. This Thai-Canadian model and actress has a degree in business administration and economics and is fluent in Thai and English languages. Thailand. Miss Ukraine Universe 2020 Elizabeta Yastrimskaya. She is 27 years old and she stands 173 centimeters tall. She is a model and the founder and designer of her own online company, Elsa Clothing brand, and she has earned a degree in human marketing resources and management. Ukraine. Miss USA 2020 Asia branch. She is 22 years old and she stands 165 centimeters tall. Asia is the first African-American woman to be crowned Miss Mississippi USA. She owns a cosmetic line called Branch Beauty and is now a senior student at the University of Mississippi. USA. Miss Universe Uruguay 2020 Lola de los Santos. She is 23 years old and she stands 170 centimeters tall. She is a model and human resources student, and this beauty is a proud member of the LGBTQ community. Uruguay. Miss Venezuela 2020 Maria Angel Villasmil. She is 24 years old and she stands 178 centimeters tall. She is a model and a psychology student, and she is fluent in Spanish and English languages. Venezuela. Miss Universe Vietnam 2020 Nguyen Tran Can Van. She is 26 years old and she stands 175 centimeters tall. She is a model, actress, and ambassador, and she has earned a degree in stage and film. Vietnam. All of these stunning candidates are the absolute best, but there can only be one winner. Who do you think will be the crowned winner for the 69th edition of Miss Universe? Comment your thoughts below. Thank you for watching, and for more pageant news and updates, please don't forget to subscribe.